Module 1, we're going to be talking about whole notes, half notes, and notes on the first string. A whole note lasts for 4 beats. So if you refer back to page 12 where we read about music notation, we know that we have 4 beats in one measure. So a whole note lasts for 4 beats, it lasts an entire measure. And it looks like a donut just sitting there in the staff. A half note lasts for 2 beats, and it looks like a donut with a stem attached to it. That line attached to it is called a stem, and it lasts for 2 beats. So we can have up to 2 half notes in one measure. So 1 whole note in a measure, up to 2 half notes in a measure. Now with your right hand, you want to hold your pick between your thumb and your first finger only. Take your pinky or your third finger, or both, however you want to do it, however it's most comfortable. You want to plant it down below the pickups on an electric guitar. If you have an acoustic, it'll be down below the sound hole. The reason we do this is to improve your picking accuracy. That way, you're not swooping down and hoping you catch the right string. Those fingers keeping you close to the strings, and you're not going to stray too far. For now, we're going to be picking in a downward motion only. With your left hand, you want to take your thumb and plant it on the back of the neck. You want to leave space between your thumb and the back of the neck. You don't want to grip it like a baseball bat, nice and loose. You'll wrap your fingers around. You want to press each note down with the very tip of your finger. Very tip of your finger. That way you're not pressing down any other strings or muting any other strings that should be ringing out. Notes on the first string. We're going to talk about the first string E note. And to play the first string E note, we're just going to get our fingers on our left hand out of the way. Just going to play that open string, right? Got our fingers 1 or 2 planted down here. Downward pick that E note. Just that first string by itself is our E note. And it's written in the very top space of the staff. So we have a whole note with no stem attached, right? Just that donut in the staff lasts for 4 beats. Then we have the half note that lasts for 2 beats. It's a donut with a stem attached to it, both in that top line of the staff. So let's take a look at the book. Let's play the first string E note. 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Now for the first string F note. We're going to take our first finger, put it on the first fret of the very first string. So E was here, F is here. Playing with the tip of our finger, right? Getting that note to come out clearly. The F note is written on the very top line of the staff. Whether it's a half note or a whole note, no matter what, that F note is on the very top line with our first finger, the first fret. So let's go ahead and play the first string F note. 2, ready, go. 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. The first string G note. We're going to play it with our third finger on the third fret of the first string. Making sure we're up on the tip of our finger here. Fingers planted down here. The first string G note is written above the staff. So we have E on the top space, F on the top line, and G above the top line. Whether it's a half note or a whole note, that's where our first string G note is written. So let's give it a try, the first string G note exercise. 2, ready, go. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now that we're comfortable with those 3 notes, let's take a look at the E, F, and G note combinations on the next page. So let's try exercise 1.1. 2, ready, go. 2, 4. 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's check out exercise 1.2. 2, ready, go. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. And finally 1.3. 2, ready, go. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're going to write our own. In exercise 1.4, 1.5, and 1.6, you're going to write out the notes. In 1.4, for example, that first measure, we see underneath it E half. So go ahead and write an E half note above that. In the next measure, we have F half, right? We want 2 half notes per measure. Every time you see that, like E half or E whole, G half, whatever it is, go ahead and write that note right above it. When you have all those notes written in, go ahead and play it back. Get comfortable playing those. When you're super comfortable with the E, F, and G notes on the first string, go ahead and jump into the next module, and we'll see you there.